Theme song. Welcome back to Base 1. And welcome back to the next chapter, El Dorado. Or I guess that, I don't know if that's the name of the chapter, but that's the name of this station. Again, looks pretty damaged. I feel like this happens frequently. They always bring me in when these things have been damaged to fix them.
This station is not yet operational.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll get it operational.
Successful projects of the past.
Well, it's a very creepy place indeed.
You will succeed, given your experience.
Well, thank you. Okay, so this is apparently going to be a creepy place. All right, let's get ready for that. Given how much we pay you, you should not have any fear. Wait, what does that mean? Given how much we pay you, you should not have any fear. I'm allowed to be afraid and well paid, sir. Also, I'm getting paid? That's great. That's good to know. Put the station in order and help deploy the lab. Some research needs to be done urgently, so I'll contact you later. Wait a minute, it's high level of radiation. Yeah, we got a radiation problem, which I've seen earlier talked about in the game. Like there's a meter for it. You can see it's glowing down here. But we haven't had to deal with it yet, so I guess that's now. And he's also being quite rude to me. It's not for me to teach me. Okay, I mean, I understand, but why is everybody so mean to me? All right, so I guess it's up to me to figure it out. Oh, no, never mind. Selena's going to help.
This system, there's a lack of solar energy. Looks like even with upgraded solar panels, the power conduits will not be a viable solution.
Okay.
However, there are a lot of useful resources here, so we will need an
organized
production
Okay, so this will be
line.
tricky for me because, as you know, solid content watchers, I'm not very good at organized production lines. So this chapter is going to be a spicy one. Understood, it looks like there's a huge reserve of uranium here. Oh, so we can do like nuclear power. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's do some nuclear power.
Here it appears there's just an abundance of it. Such opportunities
good for us.
Be missed. This station is under special control of my bosses.
Thanks,
so
Selena.
let's make sure we get everything right.
Yeah, I mean, well, I kind of wanted to get everything right every time. I don't know why I have a chip on my shoulder for these people, but like they are pretty rude to me all the time. So this is kind of like a workplace where I'd be like, yeah, I want to get out and build my own space station. Because this workplace, like everybody at work kind of sucks. There's one more problem due to the high radiation.
I was not aware of this.
Yeah, he did. He doesn't seem to care.
I could say that surprises me.
No, I would. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me either. So what should we do? Is there a solution?
For now, let's stuff the crew with anti-radiation drugs. But that raises the problem that they are not available on the supply base. So we'll need to organize drug production here.
Let's just stuff the crew with drugs. I guess that's a good solution.
In a greenhouse with hydroponic baths.
Medicinal plants, hydroponic baths. Use a chemical reactor to produce drugs. We'll need a med bay and a medical station. Whew, okay, there is a lot to get done here. There's a lot that is not working. We've got some solar panels, but apparently they're not going to produce very much. Radiation is going up like crazy. Invent power conduits, invent spectrum analyzer, med bays, and invent hydroponics. So we have a lot to invent here. I'm going to pause the game so I can just take a look. We've got our lab. We have a crew quarters. A couple of life support places, 2, in fact. And a docking bay, okay, great. And we've got a transceiver for communications, of course. We should probably we should probably destroy that, I think, or like just like dismount it, because I don't think it's going to be repairable. So we've got a lot of work to get done here. Now these, can we repair these at all? Let's dismount that and get approximately 30% of that construction kit back. I want to check out my connections because apparently they have changed them a little bit. There has been some updates to this game. Power, heat, oxygen, water, logistics. Okay, well, actually, we need to get some batteries up and running before we start our power connections here. So let's get that all squared away. Let's get hit 4 here. Devices and furniture. Go to the lab. And let's get at least 1 lab bench going here. I don't know who do we have in our crew here. We've got 2 people. We have we've got a technician and another and another technician. Okay, so we need to hire some scientists stat. And then we need to invent all this stuff, obviously. And I think we should stay lean. I think we should just hire 1 scientist and all of the materials that we're going to need first. So let's do all of this research and repair all this stuff before we really get down to the nitty-gritty here. So first steps first, we'll get that built. We'll dismount these. I don't think... It says they're destroyed, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that they are not coming back to me. So we're going to get those done. 4 devices and furniture.
Ready for the next one.
Let's get some ELD, or some batteries. Do 1. Let's do like... Oh, we don't have enough supplies. Okay. Well, let's at least get 1 battery going on here, and then let's spend some money on that. I think we need to get like radiation drugs. The radiation is going up and up and up. I wonder if it's going to peak out during the day, then sunset. Yeah, okay.
Waiting for new orders.
Character's reached a new level. Good for the character. Natasha Choi has unlocked a perk. Okay, well, that's not bad. Hang on, let's pause this game here. Kind of want to get a perk going. Is there a perk that's like, don't worry so much about radiation? Crew. New perk assignments. Avoid damage and injuries. 30% chance to a temporary increase of level 1 from the current one during the current workspace. Okay, that's not bad. Accurate. Accuracy is good. Okay, endurant. Radiation friendly. Let's just do this one. I'm just doing that one right away. I'm sure there's lots to look through, and we can get all of their schedules and all of that done, but I think the main thing to do right now is to make sure that radiation doesn't murder them. Okay, so let's get some M's and D's. Let's probably get a bunch of those. I don't think we need to worry too much about, like, over-ordering these, because we know we're going to use them. Let's even go 300 of both. At some point, I'll do the actual math and be like, oh, we don't want 300 of both of those. That's a waste. But that is 24,000 space doubloons of our 25 million, so that's a lot. But I think it's going to be worth it. We know we need that. I should have bought some medicine while we're there, too. But anyway, let's get this going here. Let's get this thing wired up. And try to get this lab operational. Oh, I should have hired a lab person, too. Okay, well, we'll do that, too. All right, so let's get this power hooked up here. Very good. And are those the only 2? Yeah, so we need to build a few more of those to at least survive. Even though, like they've said, it's not going to be... There we go. It's not going to be good enough, so we're going to have to get into nuclear power, pretty much right away. Let's get oxygen down to this one. And this one. And let's get you getting some heat down to those 2. There we are. All right, so with this arriving, I think we can set up a few more little power stations and get some medicine and stuff in our next shipment. We'll do another shipment right away, but at least we can get a little more stuff being built here. So 75, come on, give me the, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get, just for now, let's not go crazy on solar panels, but at least let's get enough that we're not going to be like totally just useless out here in space. Where would I put it? Can I stuff one right here? That'd be awesome. That'd be perfect if I could put it right there. No dice. Okay, so where is the general expansion of our space station? Like, I guess it'll expand this way, I suppose. So we might as well keep this as our sort of like power distribution area. So let's go like that. Oh, I wish there could be like a lineup of, yeah, there we go. So we'll put one here, and just to get a little more solar panels, just to fill things up a little more in here. Let's get some more batteries, because then what little sunlight we have, we're going to want to like fill up with batteries. And let's get a couple more ELDs here. Good. Now let's get ourselves some medicine and some researchers. Let's hit 6. Is it ready for us yet? I think it is. So let's get me a researcher. Let's see what this level 97 person is for personality. Testy, a high probability of negative conversation. Don't like that person. Minimalist is nice. Does not receive any positive effects. This is the best one, I think, because minimalism, like just not receiving positive effects from nearby posters, is not really that big of a deal. Health is not ideal, though. Stamina's pretty bad. What about this person here? This is the one that has the, negative conversations. With characters who have apathetic and depressive. Okay, so, well, that's not bad. It's an option. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's get her because everything else seems a little higher, although she's a bit of a dummy. Why is she a dumb scientist? I'm going to go for stamina and agility. I'm just doing it. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see what else we can order here. We might need some oxygen. We have a decent station storage of that. Food rations. We have no food rations, so we're going to need food, which means I need to build a hab for all these people to eat. Repair kits, chemicals, mechanical parts, training courses. Do we need trading horses? I can't remember. Let's get 10 of those. We'll probably want to upgrade people soon. We're gonna need those probes and mining probes. So let's get at least one probe and build one of those soon because we're gonna want that uranium. Steel, oxygen. Okay, so let's just do this for now. And with our person, okay, order all that stuff. I don't see any medicine on the way, so we're going to keep it light. We're just going to go with one scientist so far, and we're going to go with my strategy with a lot of these games, which is play it slow. I know what you're saying, like, oh, Peter, normally you just build way too much. But it's like, true. However, sometimes I get self-sustaining, and then I play it slow. So that's what we're going to do this time. Okay, we're gonna go slow and self-sustaining wins the race. Because we could get a bunch of scientists in a big hab facility and all that stuff. Or we could just get this one scientist and grind out some research. In the meantime, we do need a food area for all of them, though. I believe that's going to be a problem. So let's get a... hangar. Oh, where is it? Why can I never find it? Canteen. Here we go. So let's put a canteen off the main deck here. And make sure that that's kind of connecting up to... Okay, so that's going to be... We have to be, like, pretty far away to get away from the solar panels if we want to connect up, like, a little grid here. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was like, how does this grid work? I swear I saw it for a second there. Okay, well, let's ignore that for now, and let's just get a canteen built here. So we're going to load up that canteen so that they have something to do, to eat. Let's get a couple more beds here, because I see there's only one bed so far. So let's just fill this with beds, I think. Because can you put anything else here anyway? Yeah, so we'll just get beds. We'll get 4 beds here. Everybody's going to be happy that way. And we'll be a little future-proofed. Then we're going to get this thing going. Research. We don't have power yet, apparently. Wait, why don't we have power? We should have power. Oh, we have to, like, connect that up, I guess? I always forget every time. Yeah, you're right. I always forget every time what things need to be connected or not. So that is definitely something that's a little bit, like... where you get, not that I'm trying to, like, make fun of it or anything, but there's always a moment where you're just like, okay, right, that's fine, right, I forgot. Make sure these are, I guess you can't really connect them to each other, which I kind of thought you could, but anyway. Okay, so we've got power supply to this thing. We have some life support options here in terms of heat and oxygen that we can provide to some other stuff that we're about to build, like the canteen. A decent amount of power stores from these 3 solar panels and 3 batteries. I'd say we're set up for success. So let's get to researching here. No scientist. Where is my scientist? Right here. Oh, excuse me. Where are we? What time are we? Oh, we're on free time. Okay, so let's, we're going to give them some more work time, and then we're going to get to some research. The spectrum analyzer is done being researched. I'm going to pause the game here. And we need to do power conduit. Well, we need to do all of it. Let's do med bay just because I think it's going to be like a quicker one. And then we can start maybe building that med bay because I think that's going to be an issue. I got to scroll. That scroll wheel is so annoying. Okay, just drugs in general. Good. Medical station. Also very good. Okay. I did think we had invented and built a med bay earlier on, but maybe it was just given to me in an earlier one because I noticed that the other stuff I have researched I do get to keep. So, I mean, that's great to know. We are steadily working our way through this whole research tree, except for branch G and H. That looks like a 14. Going to be really interesting to see what's down there. So far, things are going well. We're going to get the med bay research, power conduits, and hydroponics done ASAP. Ooh, we're low on oxygen. Uh-oh. All right, 6. Nope, take this away first. And 6. Let's get some more oxygen. All right, we've just researched advanced energetics, which did have a... Oh, okay, great. So it automatically updated those. That's nice to know about. Now let's get this power conduit thing researched, which I'm sure I can't wait to learn about. And then hydroponics, and we are good to go. But it gives me a 20% output from these solar panels, which seems pretty good. Again, we're kind of in the middle of the night. Now, I'm not sure what's going on down here. Is this a bug? I don't know. Usually there's like one thing that just follows along. But now we have like weird little ones kind of all over the place. Not sure what's happening down here with my day and night thing. And there have been some great questions as to why there is day and night even at all. Because, again, the planet is here, and the light seems to be hitting it from, like, maybe the side of the planet right here. So there's got to be a star off in this distance here. And the solar panels seem to be facing up, kind of towards the northern hemisphere of this planet, like looking up this way. And I don't think there's a star there. The star seems to be off down in this way here. So not sure why there's a day and night cycle. But again, that's just a challenge the game wants to give you. That cycle of high and low production. So I can't tell when it's about to happen. But once these things open, the solar panels right on the bottom of this little guy right here, that's how I know I'm headed back into my good amount of power. Now, everything else, these things power down pretty quickly, unfortunately. This one is not connected to too much. It's taking solar power. It's taking power from every... What if I just, like, actually... wait, hang on. Let's remove its connection to this panel, and then leave... Wait, hang on. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, let's get power from this guy. And then you, sir, I don't want to have too much going on, basically. You're kind of powering, as far as I can tell, you're taking some power from this solar panel, feeding this thing and this desk. And I think that's all I want you to do. Now, what is a power conduit? I'm sure they're about to tell me anyway. Devices and furniture. Power conduit. Requires solar panels. Okay. So does that get... Oh, I see. It gets installed here. I mean, should we just build one? Okay. Increases the power... Oh, increases the power output. Oh. Yeah, I mean, obviously, let's put those in there. I'm sure they're going to tell us to at some point. They're going to be like, just so you know, the power conduits increase... It's too late. We're already on it. Our technicians are working as fast as they can to get us that. Meanwhile, our scientist desk has its own dedicated science, spot. I really want to get started on cold fusion reactor. Not enough research points. Okay, so we need... Tier 2 level research points, I suppose. So what we need to do is generate those research points. And we can probably do that through hydroponics. Yeah, okay. So let's get hydroponics done, and then let's see what Selena has for us next. And hydroponics research is complete. Very good. Now, before we get going, I think I want to do... I mean, obviously, we're about to go talk to Selena some more, but I think advanced automatics might be nice. Or let's see, anything that gives us another bit of level 2 research points. So we need to... I see it takes them up. So we probably need to build a T2 research desk, I think, and do that research. So in the meantime, why don't we mop up, like, gym upgrades, some of this stuff, advanced training software. Let's mop up these things. Again, I had researched that, I believe. Massage chair. Awesome. Oh, we don't have T2. Okay, so... Oh, these are all T2s. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we can't mop up that research, but we can do advanced automatics, I guess. So let's get that done. I assume uranium and titanium... Titanium? Mining is coming up. Let's see what Selena has to say.
Things are going well. Now
they are going well. Thank you.
In the lab and get started.
Okay, well, I'll definitely do that. And what will we get with the new data? Very good question.
Requires T2 calculations. There's no way without it.
Of course. Okay, so that's how we get our T2 stuff, with a better research table. Okay, very good. So that's kind of the only thing she wants me to do, I guess. So let's get to it. Soil container. Okay, good. Medicine. Okay. Science. Here it is. Spectrum analyzer. Put that right in there. And again, we're just going to do one of them, but I do think it's maybe time to get some more crew in here. Obviously, we're about to need a medic, I assume. Oops. Let's do this first. Let's make sure we get a couple of med beds in here, as is my way. At least 2. 20 unit. Okay, yeah, we're doing okay for build stuff. So let's get 2 of these built. And then let's look at getting possibly a medic in here. Maybe some more food. And maybe another scientist might be a good idea. So, how are we doing for food? Food rations are actually pretty good, so I don't know if I'm too worried about that. The probe, we have 1 probe. We have 944 oxygen being stored, so I think we're good for oxygen. Let's get some more of these. Let's get another 100 of these, because we seem to be going through them, and we will continue to. Let's get a hydroponic solution, just because I know we're going to need that in a bit. You just have a vibe, right? Because it's like, okay, well, we researched it. Let's get like 10 of those, too, just so we can get started right away. Because I know that's coming up. Come on, let's be honest, guys. Let's get myself another scientist. If there's anybody good, that is. Personality, melancholic, sleepyhead, glutton. Reduces the skill level by half while working if there are other characters nearby. Okay, a genius could be good, though, although eats a lot. Talented, very good. Melancholic. Morale does not rise above 80%. You know, like, let's just hire this person, I think. Because she's a genius. And, yeah, we want that. We might need a cleaner. We definitely need a medic. Mercantile, envious, sympathetic. Oh. I don't want her morale. Okay, you can't have a medic who gets sad if there's injured people is not a great move. I really want one of those ones that's like, oh, I just don't like I don't like posters. Now, Lark, salary requirements. I'm not sure what those salary requirements are. I think that just means she's... Yeah, she doesn't seem that expensive. I don't know if this one... I don't know if this requirement is actually in the game yet. Temporary improvement of skill if a character works in the morning. All right, great. We can work in the morning then. I kind of want a cleaner. This might be a bit much. Let's see if there's a good cleaner, then we can do this. Absent-minded, no. We don't want absent-minded or sickly. No decorations. Morale falls during the work shift. But positive. He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm a positive guy. I just hate work so much. I mean, yeah. What are you going to do? Morale decreases more slowly, but eats a lot. I think we got to let's get this person who hates work. Because, you know, we can all agree. So let's order those 3 people and those supplies. And let's make sure we are ready. Message from I have no further work assignments. Can you help me? Oh, somebody's idle. We don't want anybody idle. Well, you keep researching. We're going to get another scientist in here. These technicians are going to get our med bay up, which will help with the radiation. We should probably power this thing and give it its little supplies. Little supplies, you know, little things like heat and oxygen. I think you're doing double duty there, so let's get you going heat and oxygen here. And who's powering you? A bunch of the power nodes. Okay. See, now this is looking better. We've upgraded our solar panels, and it looks, and we've kind of rerouted some of our energy, and it really does look like they're holding on a little bit nicer. So that feels good. All right, Selena, what do you have for us now? A new mission objective? Invent. Oh, she's not even going to talk to me. She's just like, oh, here's, like, she texted me. She's like, oh, invent cold fusion, by the way. All right, I guess I'll do that really quickly. But we do need to get, some tier 2 research going on to do that. And then I assume we're going to need some mining going on. So I'm going to jump ahead a little bit in my thinking and go a little bit old school solid content with it and build a probe, like a hangar and all that stuff. Automated workbench tier 2 could be good. Scroll out here by scrolling the scroll wheel 600 times. Some more stuff to research. Advanced automation, automatics. What does this give us here? Manufacturing smeltery, a water pump, and a water tank. Okay, that's good to know that we're going to have that soon. I guess we don't need it, but it's good to get it researched for now. Oh, advanced pharma. That's going to be something that we're going to need as well. All right, lots to do, lots to get done. Let's get to researching and invent some brand new type of energy. I'm just going to get started on scanning all that stuff, so I decided to just shove a little hangar right in here while our researchers do their research. I'll get a hangar going here, and then we can start scanning all of this stuff with that probe I bought earlier. Yes, excellent work. Well, my orders are, we need a probe captain and a hangar in here. A probe launcher. Industrial probe launcher, there it is. Yeah, build that for me. And I believe his name is Boris Topor. Our probe launcher launches a probe. From what we've learned, remember, keep that set to auto. I think you can set it to other things. But also, build that first, then build your mining probes later on. But we probably won't even worry about that for now. Let's at least just figure out what's out there for us. The repairs continue, and our research, we continue to build up research points so that I can get to my cold fusion reactor, which needs 30 tier 2 research points. So we are getting closer on the way. But maybe, I don't know. I think, I have 2 scientists now. I think that's going to be enough for now. We can start to expand more. and maybe get a lounge for these folks in here fairly soon. But for right now, I'm just going to go with the, with the slow rabbit wins the race. The tortoise. The tortoise wins the race. I forgot about the animal speeds. Okay, so contrary to my belief, I do see that they actually do have salary requirements here. I don't think, have we noticed that? I've never really noticed the salaries being withdrawn. But maybe I'm just not paying attention to that, or maybe it's added in later. I'm not sure. I've never noticed it happening, so maybe in these particular cases, like in these campaign missions, it's not happening. But if it is happening, well, that's going to be very dismaying. But we do need the scientists. They're just kind of both on a break right now. So we definitely do need the scientists, and I think so. Paying them is important, but maybe we don't go too crazy. Maybe we don't get like a bunch of cleaners and 100 medics. Like, we probably didn't even need that medic that we've already hired. Unfortunately, that medic is burning a hole in our wallets. Could dismiss them, but I know we're gonna need Sydney Kane soon. Slow and Steady has won the race. We have researched the fusion and the drugs, and not a moment too soon on the drugs, because we have people regularly sitting in these medical stations. They kind of get up once the power runs out, of course. So we have power problems. We also have drug problems, so we need to figure it out. And not the good kind of, not the good kind of drug problems is what I was going to say, but what I mean is we have, we need drugs. They're not specific about what kind of drugs, but I assume it's going to be to help with their radiation poisoning. Everybody on board is dying, but we've researched some things. Let's see if Selena's proud of us.
How did it go?
And
Everything work out?
She is
I'll take that as a compliment.
impressed
I participated
with
in
us,
its
or
development.
her.
Our
Oh,
scientists have done
she
the
made
near impossible.
she made it about her. She made it about her.
No
Okay.
offense, but it's a corporate secret, and you don't
Why
have
is it a secret?
security
We just
clearance.
researched it.
Start
We know the
building.
secret. All right, let's start building. Okay, so what we need to do is build a reactor, and then I assume build like a pharmacy lab or something like that. The other thing I keep getting a message for, we'll see if it's here. Yeah, gym training. Okay, so people's muscles are atrophying. We need to build them a gym, which I think we should build off here, and then we can build the pharmacy lab here. We also need a cold fusion reactor. So kind of let's do both. Let's hit up 4 here for station modules. Training center, which we could actually get that going, but I don't think we need it necessarily, and I'm sure you're all gonna freak out at me if I build stuff we don't need. Let's go reactor room, which I believe is the thing we need to build here. So let's build that off of the lab, I think. Yeah, it's kind of a good spot to put it. We'll see if it needs much more, and maybe we keep it separate. Yeah, we're gonna keep it like far away, I think, from the other stuff that we're gonna build, just in case it's like a, like dangerous or something. We don't know yet. We're just getting here in the game. Okay, and let's get a gym going on here immediately, because everybody's always complaining about their gym situation. And then, where is the pharmacy? A greenhouse could be good. We're probably going to need an armor. We're going to need all that stuff soon, too, I bet. Med Bay, training center. It's going to be in manufacturing, isn't it? Industrial. Manufacturing. So advanced pharmacy. Oh, maybe advanced pharmacy is in manufacturing. So we have to build a manufacturing ring or something? Industrial. Oh, we need a smeltery, maybe? Oh, boy. Okay. We're going to need all of this stuff pretty soon. Medicine, medical station, spectrum analyzer, defense. Okay, general. No. Life support. It should be there, I would think. Okay, so they haven't showed me how to make the drugs thing. But I know I'm going to need a lab pretty soon anyway. And I assume at some point they're going to... Maybe the lab is going to be where I make my drugs. So let's get a lab built, and I assume we're also going to need power it and all that stuff. And let's get ready to. Oh my God, there it is. Manufacturing. It's called lab. I was looking for the wrong thing. Okay, so we're going to put a manufacturing hub off of this dorm, which is a very sad spot for a dorm, and looks like we can't really connect to this power module anyway. So this reactor. So let's have it right here. And they will start doing our manufacturing. Now, I wish we could, change dome purposes without needing to, Because, okay, for example, if I need to change this dome out, I assume that unlinks everything else, and that destroys everything here, or disconnects it or something. So I'm not really sure, long-term, what my design plans will be. But again, they did this to me. They gave me a lab connected to some beds. I didn't want that. I didn't agree to that.
I've just completed the module assembly.
All right, so some things are being done. We're low on power. Again, we're going to solve that hopefully with this thing. But let's find out. So 4. Let's find out how. You know what? It's going to need a bunch of stuff. I'm sure of it. Unfortunately, life support, comfort. Here we are.
I've just completed the module assembly.
Cold fusion reactor. Yeah, it's gonna need all this stuff that we've been mining. I'm sure of it. It's gonna need some of this uranium ore, and we do have our. Once there's power to it, we have that thing regularly going out to scan some more stuff. We found a lot of ice, which will be very useful soon.
The module assembly.
All right, our gym is built as well.
The device should be okay now.
Wait, it's already built? Oh no, something else got soldered. Okay, fine. Okay, let's get some some gym stuff going on here. Let's just do, whoops, can't move at the same time. Let's just do like 4 of these. Oh, we can't afford them anymore. Okay, I gotta get some more building components, but we'll get a couple more things in there, and then we need to get this thing built. This thing was probably expensive. How much was that? I didn't even look. How much was this giant? 60 of those. It's not that bad compared to other things. But yeah, we're gonna need this thing ASAP. I also think that means we're going to need another life support hab here for all of the oxygen and stuff.
And ready to proceed with the next one.
Oh no, we've got a boot error. Selena? Can you help me? Here she is.
Oh no. Something seems to have gone wrong. I cannot connect to the reactor remotely. I will give you access to the reactor through the communication screen.
Okay, communication screen. All right. So, communication screen. Wait, where's that? I should have paid attention. Reboot reactor via the communication screen. Communications. Control panel. Oh, very cool. Okay. Oh. Yep, activate it. Great. Log off. Activate. Okay. Diagnostics. Core temperature not available. Decay rate not available. Plasma rate not available. Not available. Good to know. Okay. Service mode. Service menu. Okay. Reboot the reactor. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't mind that. Sometimes when games do the, like unnecessary clicking, it's kind of oh no. It's kind of annoying, but this is kind of interesting. Let's update the firmware, I guess. Update the firmware. I didn't know that a fusion reactor would have firmware. Does that mean there's like regular updates? Okay, now let's reboot the reactor. I'm sure Selena would have told me I had to update the firmware. Kind of like my camera. Reboot successful. Log off. Activate. Oh. Wait. Okay. All right, good. All right, we did it. All right. So log off and leave console. Console deactivated. Wait. No, that's fine. Okay, the console is okay to deactivate. All right, we did it. Okay. So 50 reactor fuel resource depleted immediately. Okay. Okay, but this thing is going to be very useful for us like in a second. It needs some O2. It's getting logistics, and it has a power connection. I wonder if it's just going to tell me how many power connections it has, or will it just at some point be like, and you're out. We should just power only this one. Yeah, that's the entire power needs for this, is just going to get this one treadmill running. That's the whole job that this thing has. So it outputs 50, which is good to know about. Yeah, that's actually quite a lot more than all these solar panels combined, so I feel like that's good. Let's see what Selena has to say about it.
Is there any news?
Yep, I did the firmware update.
The new kernel control unit was not
fully tested. Were you going to tell me that?
That's great.
Right.
Well, see you.
Okay, so Lee's going to contact me and probably tell me about how I need some more fuel for the thing. Then we're going to put in some manufacturing here. I'm going to get some more treadmills up and running, and we need another life support module to run all the oxygen around.
You're making progress.
I am indeed.
Makes me quite happy.
Well, I'm glad you're happy, Lee.
Give us the energy we need. Start mining uranium immediately. We need to establish production, and don't forget the smeltery. We need to produce reprocessed uranium. What do you mean?
Oh, he's mad at me.
Was ready.
I was
Talk
thinking
with our scientists and get them to upgrade our drones.
Okay, I'm not sure. Okay. He's mad at me for something, but so it's a fusion reactor. Cold fusion. So it needs uranium? I didn't think it needed. Invent a T2 workbench, build a smeltery, build a T2 workbench, and get some uranium ingots. Interesting word. Awesome word. Invent uranium mining. Do we have enough? We might have enough research points that we can get some uranium mining going. Where would that be? Oh, I'm going to have to research that as well. Uranium mining. Here we go. Okay, so we don't have enough yet. Scroll in. We need 2 and 3. Oh, yeah, oh, Titan. Got to do that first. Then this one. Okay, good. So we'll get to uranium mining. And we need to build a smeltery. And then I assume we need a drone launcher as well. This probe still has some work to do. In fact, I would say this has been going very slow, to the point that like maybe hiring another operator would be a good idea and put them on opposing schedules. In the meantime, I think we need to order some more stuff and build our power industrial. Here we go. Chemical reactor. Processes interstellar gas and produces useful resources. Oh, that's good to know. That's cool. The smeltery we're going to need must be connected to the water pump and station storage. And manufacturers are... Oh, man. Oh, boy. Okay, so we need an ice melter and an ice thing. Must be connected to the water pump and station storage. Okay, so we need to get water to this thing. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're getting complicated now. Kind of into it. Kind of into the complications. Okay, so we need to put this into a... It needs to go into a hab, I believe. A device for pumping pure water to 2 devices. Must be connected to a pure water tank. Okay. That, I believe, goes into a life support hab. So we need to build one of those. We need to build 2 of those to get power to everything. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, this is getting complicated. But you know what? That's what I'm here for. I'm here for things to get a little more complicated than they have been in the past episodes. General, transceiver, docking bay. Okay. What? Maintenance. There, life support. Okay. Whew. All right, so we're going to get this thing built. That's going to support the manufactory. We need another one of those built just for general purpose. I think that should be in general, by the way. Recreation, power, maintenance. Okay. So we need this thing here, and this one is going to supply some heat and oxygen and stuff like to this, for example. Okay, so let's order some more things. We're getting a little low on oxygen. We also, I think that means to grow, like if we wanted to do oxygen, we should go with the greenhouse too. Let's think about that. Do we want a greenhouse going on? A lounge would be nice, to be honest with you. The greenhouse would allow us to grow medicine as well for drugs production. Yeah, we're probably going to need that pretty soon here. Okay. Well, we'll get this going with water, this going with the ELDs and some batteries, and the smeltery, and that'll get that going. And then we invent uranium mining. Okay, lots to do, lots to do. First, let's order some stuff. Oh my goodness, folks, the radiation situation is getting dire. Boris Topor is dead. I'm not really sure what to do about the dead body. I've never had somebody die on my station before. Surely, Selena will be mad at me now. He was just running the drone, so I don't feel too... Okay, obviously I feel bad that he's dead. But we do need to get another drone operator in here. It's just not like that big of a deal right now. We're trying to get our smeltery done. And in the meantime, we are getting another battery running, and our water treatment situation is up and running as well. And our gym is low on the things it needs. So once that gets up, I believe we'll be able to help these folks. However, the radiation is certainly proving to be quite a problem. I think we have enough construction points, though, that I think we should give them a lounge. I really do. I think, I don't know. I'm not saying that's what he was missing and that's why he died, but I am saying that it would be helpful for some of their happiness levels to have at least some couches. Seems to be a small ask, and that seems to be like all they're asking for. All right, power. Now, what can you... There, your job is kind of going to be to power all that stuff, and you're going to get it from there, and you're taking it from here, which isn't ideal, but I would like you to feed this battery, and then we actually don't need those connections there. So that's your job, to feed these 3 things, and you're going to feed that eventually. Okay, that's feeling good. In the meantime, we're able to now research uranium mining, so we'll get that started. We'll get this built and all these little things built. And then, yes, I think we need to... Oh, we're getting a few more supply here. Some construction pieces and some various things that I needed. I think we should let that ship get back to its base, hire another drone operator so we can keep scanning all this stuff here. And ooh, a new treadmill done. Thank you.
Ready to proceed with the next one.
Okay, we need to get some power in here. No, we need to get oxygen and stuff. So somebody build this. Yeah, so we need a new drone operator, and I think it might be time to think about a cleaning person. I can't tell, but it's looking like a little filthy in places.
Ready for the next one.
Where was that done? Oh, perfect. Okay, great. So let's get you going on You're getting power? Good. So let's get heat. And
assembly completed.
we don't really need oxygen there, but we do need some heat there in the manufacturing thing. So let's do heat and oxygen here and here. And do you think we need oxygen in there? I'm not really sure. So we're gonna hang on to that for a second, but now we've got everything we need there. We have an extra one eventually when we need it. We have power supplied to that. Hopefully some folks will start finding that they can use the gym now. All right, so we're gonna build a little bit of a lounge space with hopefully that'll kind of cheer them up is kind of the plan here. And we're gonna put a couple of plants in there, just get a couple of nice little soft and enjoyable plants there. So I think that's going to help with some of their moods, but yeah, their moods are all pretty bad. I've gone through all their schedules and made sure to schedule them with some workout time. Each one of them have that. But yeah, morale, as I'm seeing here, morale is pretty low among essentially the entire crew.
Yes,
Except for that last guy who's,
need some help?
who died. His morale is basically, it's not a problem anymore, is what I'm saying. Okay, this person's working out situation is bad, and I believe we actually have, we have 6 unhappy people, which is not ideal. We also have somebody somewhere, oh yeah, this person here. Rose Allen, she's not doing great. Yes, she has no strength. She's seen the doctor for her fracture and is not getting any workout time. However, I have given her 3 hours of workout time coming up, so hopefully this makes her life, I thought she was like passed out. So hopefully this makes her life a little bit better. But yeah, things are looking pretty dire for this person who also isn't seeking much hygiene. I'm not sure. I'd really love to figure that out. It's only one shower toilet thing here. That's not ideal. At any rate, we are moving along here. We need to get this T2 workbench done. I assume that goes in here. Here we go. Iron, uranium ingots. Let's. We have. Needed 5 and 1 oxygen. Okay, so we need oxygen to get this done. That's not ideal. But we do also need so we got oxygen connection there. We need a water connection from one of these, which How many of these do we build? I built 3 of the wrong thing, I think. Crud. Okay. So we can give this, that's got 2 water things. We don't need, I actually built the wrong one, so we don't need a small water pump. What we need is a water, that's stupid of me. We need a water tower there to connect those 2. Then that should be good. But again, we don't have any water just yet. But that's all right because we don't have any, you know what I mean? We don't have any uranium just yet. So I think we need to get our pilot back, of course, and we should probably build. Let's see if it works this time. So we've built the probe, that probe. Let's get an, is it industrial? No, or is it medicine, science, defense, ammo loader? Great. Oh, we're going to need that towards the end. I know that's how this ends. For sure, that's going to become a problem.
Finished with the assembly and ready to proceed with the next one.
There we are. So let's build 1 for now, and let's hire 2, drone operators. Which could be a lot, but I just want to see if we start mining some drones or not. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, all right, let's do it. Operators. Let's take a look here. Again, I haven't seen their actual contracts. Like, I haven't seen them actually charge me. And it also doesn't really tell me here. Minimum free hour. Okay, they need 6 hours. She's a lazy and positive, which is nice, but I don't want the lazy trait. We've got this person in the 91s, and they're also lazy. Why are they also lazy? Sympathetic would be good, and a neat freak I like. That's a decent one. Let's hire that person. 92, all around pretty good. Sickly, no thank you. Melancholic, don't know about that. Testy. Sickly, I forget the one that I want. Apathetic is pretty good. Non-conflict. Okay, luck. Conflict when taking it was lower by 50%. Okay. So wait, why are they non-conflict? So they're easier to get along with, but don't make them angry. Let's go apathetic. Oh, that's not a great person though. Like in terms of skills. All right, let's try this testy one and see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna hire those, and then let's go back here and get some more resources that we might be missing. I bet I need another 50 of those, and probably some oxygen. Let's get like 500 oxygens, because we're going to go through it a lot when we start converting that uranium here. Let's get another 20 of these. Don't really need too much of that. 10 of those will be fine. Repair kits. We have been going through them pretty quickly here, to be honest. We don't really need anything else. I don't think it'd be nice if we could just order up some water. That would help speed things along, wouldn't it? All right, let's order that crew and those things. In the meantime, hopefully this new cool lounge cheers them up at least a little bit. And, oh, well, it's not going to work without oxygen, so let's get that connected. And then, hopefully we can get the rest of this, like, you know, building done here. Our cleaner's walking around cleaning up some stuff in this area, which isn't fully ready to go just yet, but, you know, we're working on it. The smeltery is built, and I was also thinking, we've got our water tower. Everything is kind of ready to go, but I was thinking of jumping ahead a little bit. I know. If we go into manufacturing, industrial here, we got our workbench T1, which we kind of just need a T2 workbench. I'm researching that right now. However, we're going to need this chemical refiner. It needs power, water, and logistics. But this is how we make our oxygen, chemical components, drugs, etc. So we're going to need that to get on top of these the radiation spike in this situation. Good Lord, I hope we can get this thing up and running fairly soon. We do have our mining drone, and the drone has launched. Where is the drone? It's just coming up. It's just about to collect our first 100 uranium, I assume raw, so that we're going to have to convert it in our smeltery. Let's plug in here. Okay, there we go. So that's ready to go. What is it missing right now? It's missing water. We need to get some water. I think we need to switch that mining drone or build another one and get to mining some ice. We do have another operator. I'm not sure where that operator is right now. They might be on free time. Where's our operators? Where are we here? Oh, they should both be working. No assignment. So what's Spartacus doing? Spartacus is in the middle of work time, doing nothing. We do have... Oh, it's not powered. I see. Okay, so we're low on electricity right now. Where are we powering you from? We're getting you from... You're getting power from this guy, which is fully empty right now. We could... I mean, look at this absolute spaghetti situation here. Let's give you a bit more power from this boy. And see if that doesn't get this thing running. Because I'd really like to keep scanning, and I would like to keep both my operators busy. Okay, so that's running. Oh, there we go. Good. They're both working. Both our probes are out looking for stuff. We're going to keep finding some ice. And I think once we've scanned through all this, we'll disassemble this, get another mining probe built, and then we can get ice and uranium at the same time. I can't talk today. I cannot talk. Reactor fuel cell. Good. Oh, we have got one. Oh, that's not bad. All right, the workbench T2 is now available, and what have you failed? The cleaner has failed to clean this room. We've ordered up some water here, and I believe that means we can also, once we get the water going, of course, we can start ordering up some of this. Actually, wait, hang on a minute. It only uses oxygen. Okay, so we never really needed the water for that. What do we need water for again? Oh, it needs water to run. That's what it needs. Okay. So that whole production chain is going to get going here, but we're going to need some manufacturers for it. In the meantime, let's get ourselves a T2 workbench. Industrial. Scroll. T1. I assume we're going to need a T1 as well, but let's just build this T2 workbench here. So we kind of want top chemical processors, but again, they're all kind of doing good. We just, maybe not, let's not get these two for sure, but let's see what these last three are for personality. Absent-minded, not great. Slower than others, restores cheerfulness during sleep. I don't mind the cheerfulness being, during sleep. Morale falls faster and recovers slower than others. Let's just hire this person because she's also healthy. Really bad stamina, though. I think I should get these two, although this guy's a dummy. Oh, this is tricky. It's tricky. He's a workaholic, though. Increases skill level during work regardless of the time of day. Okay. Slower than others, though. If there are other characters nearby, that's going to happen. By half. That's huge. But this guy's so dumb. But the problem is he's so dumb, though. Oh, it's a real Sophie's choice between Martin and Dastin. It's a real Dastin's choice here. Do we get the dummy? Here's the thing. He's a bit of a Chad-looking guy. All right. Also, I'm a bit dumb. So I feel an affinity towards him. Let's get him. Let's get the dummy. I don't want somebody who's going to be working near somebody to have their effectiveness reduced by half. And I do like that he's generally going to be happy. So once we get that going, we're going to get some uranium ingots going. We're going to get some water pumped into this thing, which will then in turn help this thing. We do have 5 reactors thingies in here. And we have 7 left. So we are going through them somewhat fast, but I think likely that's what the desk is for. The T2 workbench is probably getting enough to make reactor fuel cells with that uranium. So I feel like we might be okay. We might end up losing power, which is unfortunate because this area is drawing power. Oh, no, it's drawing power from this one. Okay. And that's being powered by only one of these. So that's actually not a great move here. Well, let's get this guy powering this one as well. Immediately that just jumps up the power intake, I believe. There we are, up to 26. Okay, so this thing will stay full. It's powering all of this. We might need to figure out how to get that. Like this thing, I think, could probably maybe power that as well. So let's split up some of the load here and make sure they're all being powered by, you know, with our power spaghetti here. We'll make sure that it's you know, being useful. Like this one example is making 50 power and only going down by 20. So let's actually connect that up to the water producer. There. Welcome aboard, Dummy and the Kid. Joaquin and the Dummy. That's your new band name, these two. One thing I hadn't noticed before is our upgraded gym. I don't know if the previous gym also looked the same, but the gym definitely, at the upgraded one at least, kind of has this awesome soccer ball look. And we've made our 100 ingots. That's good. Our extra fancy beds are being installed here. I kind of did that one at a time, but got a little excited and just did these ones before our technicians went to sleep. However, I'm sure that's making for happier people. I hope. She seems not very happy, but at any rate, things are going very well aboard the SS El Dorado or whatever. Lee, what do you have for me? Are you impressed? Finally?
Sections in this sector. To start the reactors, they need fuel cells and a lot of them.
Okay, great.
Hope rests solely on you.
Oh, geez, all right.
To a quick result.
So what I need to do is make some fuel cells is what I'm hearing. That's fine. We have the uranium. We're ready for it. They're coming to buy the uranium off me, which means I think this rich station is about to become even richer. Uh-oh, my condition is critical. What happened to Joaquin? Your condition is really bad. Going to sleep on the floor. Is that because the new beds that I ordered aren't built yet? Nope, that's true. Let's set priority on those. Whoops. Oh, you can't do it too. Yeah, of course. So let's get that priority set there, because these 2 beds are likely claimed. Joaquin is potentially about to die of, oh yeah, there it is. There's the health level. The radiation is way too high, not getting enough drugs. Hungry, going to sleep on the floor somewhere. This might kill Joaquin. Our manufacturer is not gonna make it. Is there a way to, like, can I just have her? Oh no, there's a lot of people sleeping on the floor. Okay, I think I need more beds. I think that's proved that I need more beds, and I have enough for 2 more of those advanced beds. Okay, I guess, do we solve that while we get the manufacturing going? Yes, I think so. Okay, this is a lot. Things are getting spicy now. Hey, but that's what we paid for, right? When we bought this game. All right, so let's put a life support here. And then right off of that, let's go and build ourselves. I think we should just build it here. It's a little bit... there's too many beds close together, I guess. Crew quarters. We could build one here off of this, because I was going to build like a pharmacy, but that's not a thing. That's not a thing that exists, I later learned. And we'll give them a canteen here as well. So what this needs is 1 battery and 3 ELDs just to kind of power up everything here. I don't know if we need another gym, and the lounge is probably okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. Joaquin Calloway is dead. Why have I had so many deaths this episode? That's crazy. So she couldn't eat, and she didn't want to sleep or something. And I think what I need to do is micro their schedules a little bit better. So we're down a lot of manufacturers right now. And we welcome on board our station the brand new... Oh, slow down time. I'm trying to do an intro here. Our brand new cleaner and our engineer, who seems very interesting looking. Let's take a look at his traits and stuff, his personality. He's a bit lazy, and yet I still picked him. He was still the best option because he's energetic, so I do like that. and we'll get some perks going for him and stuff like that, and we'll make sure he gets some workout time and all of that. But the main thing we need him to do is the reactor fuel cell up here. Now, full disclosure, I shifted some things around and deconstructed some things, trying to make sure I was doing it right. I was a little worried that we just, like, there was some sort of bug going on, but it was not a bug. So let me show you some things. First of all, you're actually not going to be able to order stuff unless you have the materials for it. So that's why earlier I was seeing 0. I couldn't make any reactors. It wouldn't let me mount even the work order for the stuff because I didn't have the materials. You got to buy the materials first of all, and then we got ourselves an engineer to do the work. To work the T2, you need an engineer to work the workbenches, of course. Okay, in the meantime, I'm kind of thinking, like, at this point in the game, because it's a campaign, we actually don't need our scientists anymore, or we don't really need that many. So I'm going to get rid of some of our scientists and some of our mouths to feed. Who do we like the least? Do you know what I mean? That's the real question. I mean, Nova is about to die, so we should probably just get rid of her. Let's send her home so that she can, like, get better. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's send her home in that way. That's like, oh, we need to send you home so you can heal. We also maybe don't need... No, I got an extra technician to help with the thing, but I kind of want to, like, shift their schedule. Yes, I know. Okay, we're going to turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. Okay. I just want their work schedule. I want them to be... I want to always have a technician running is kind of what I'm getting at. This also, by the way, needs to be like a painting system. If you're watching creators of this game. This needs to be a painting system because this is too time consuming to do. Okay, so that's good. I think we should keep them. We'll get rid of our... We got one scientist, and maybe we don't need both operators. Although it's nice to get both things mined, and having 2 cleaners is good. We could actually get rid of a... Why don't we get rid of Dastin? Dastin works longer, but less hard. He's also got a broken arm. Things aren't going great for Dastin. We liked him. He's a bit dumb. Let's keep Natasha, who replaced our person who passed away. Let's just put it that way. And I think now, with the new sections all complete, as you'll see, I put the nice new tables in here and a couple of decorative items. Things are running smoothly, but not full power. We definitely... have the nice massage chair, but things definitely run out occasionally, so we're gonna have to keep an eye. Oh no, what happened? Oh yeah, no, that's the person I fired because he broke his leg. Sorry, Dastin. Go home, heal up somewhere else. So this place has too much radiation for you to be hanging around all injured. So I think we're now set to build some more reactor fuel cells. Can we outstrip our amount of fuel cells that we're burning through and our production orders so we can actually make it to 50 and provide the other station with what they need? Let's find out. The health of some of my workers has started to fail, and we are low on drugs. Unfortunately, I think overall in this mission I didn't do great with power production. So like during the evening, we still kind of pretty much run out of power. Maybe I could have built another one of these, or I could have built like 30 more solar panels. I could have done all that stuff, but we are close. We're close to making our goal here. We have 7 very happy people. However, my engineer and I think somebody else is getting very low to dying. So what I need to do is switch this over from water and start making some drugs. To do that, I need water, of course, medicinal herbs, which I don't have. Then I can make some drugs. Is there a way to... we can't get there just yet. Okay, is there a way to buy some? If not, then I need to do a greenhouse in a desperate attempt to stay alive. Or I can just push my luck and get a new engineer. All he has to do is another, whatever, 15 more of these. And I'll be good, but I don't know if he can make it. His health hovers drastically low. And, of course, he's definitely getting poisoned by the gases that are put out by these things. So not ideal. I mean, they should really make these, like, seal themselves up a bit better, I guess, but... yeah, I don't know. So wait, does this... hang on, let's take a look at that. If I produce... what is this? Oh, it's on oxygen. That's why I get oxygen. Okay. It needs interstellar gas, so I've got water there. I have lots of ice. But yeah, okay, so if I want to make some more drugs, I need medicinal herbs. Here. Okay. 6. Do you sell any medicinal herbs? They sell hydroponic solution, which I'll need water for, I think. So we could try it. We're getting very close to the end of our money, and I'm hoping this is all that's left in the mission, but if it's not, then we're in dire straits. Of course, also dire straits with, you know, producing anything. Here's my cleaner. He's doing okay, but he's waiting for something. This operator needs medical attention, and we are pretty much, yeah, we have 2 drugs left. Okay, well, let's take a look. What would it cost us to get a greenhouse up and running here? I think we could go with the hydroponics, and that way we don't need anything else. We do need to get it heat and oxygen, and currently we're using it. We're using all our heat and or oxygen. Okay, can I connect this up like really closely? Okay, let's put it here, and let's see if I can't figure out a way to get it done. Why don't we, it just feels so dumb to like spend all this money when we don't know if we're close to the end or not. Why don't we put in another, we could put in another one of these, 15s and 20s. Okay, so we'll run out though if we do that, but we could put in another hab and some more solar panel arrays and just have it all built to give us power in this area here. It's a thought. Well, let's get this built, and let's see if our engineer doesn't have just a bit more room left in him. Come on, a shot. Oh no, he's just about dead pretty much. Let's be honest. And there goes a shot. Unfortunately, we have 35. We're so close to the end. So we're gonna build this and get some more drugs. Oh, it auto saves. It's like, yeah, your character died, so let's auto save that for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves another engineer. Maybe let's grab a couple engineers and just keep them on rotating shifts. And maybe we could even have them. We could have them like not work so hard. We could just have them literally just switch off, and that way maybe they're not. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's hire these 2. Wait, health and health. No, where's my healthiest? 95. Okay, let's get this guy in here. What's his situation? Morale falls during work shift. Okay, let's hire both of these. Give them opposing schedules and light on the work so they're not standing around all these toxic gases. And maybe we need more cleaners because these cleaners are certainly not doing that good. Come on, cleaners. I had one more connection. I've got this ELD, which is actually totally free. That's good to know about. Powering this thing up. We might still want to add some power to it later on. Oh, somebody else is about to die. Okay, good. Pedro Redchenko has gone right to work on creating more reactor fuel cells, so that's great. So let's oppose their schedules, and let's wrap this thing up. Our hydroponics bath has been built, and not a moment too soon. People are doing very poorly on board. Oh no, an explosion just happened. I heard that. That's not good. Okay, we'll get that destroyed, or we'll get that repaired. I don't think it's repairable, is it? Ah, crap. Okay, we got to rebuild that thing. Okay. In the meantime, let's get this thing hooked up to some water and get it making some herbs. Oh, it's got some water. Okay, good. All right, so the next thing it needs... Oops, what was that? Oops. Okay. The next thing it needs is to be set to herbs, medicinal herbs. There we are. Let's get that done. Oh, that means we need a gardener type person, don't we? Crap. A botanist, that's what they're called. Garden nerds. Okay, let's get ourselves a garden nerd real quick. And there we have it. 50 reactor fuel cells have been made. He's going to make a few more, obviously, because we're going to want to keep burning them. But hopefully, that is enough to satisfy Henry's desire for energy rods.
Hi, this is Henry.
Hello, Henry. I'm doing all right. I get to work at a screen. Yeah. Okay, I'm being rude now. That was on me. That's on me.
Hot from all the radiation, huh?
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, again, I don't know why I'm joking about this. Like, we're all going to have long-term health problems from all this radiation. Even if you're taking drugs, it's not good.
Test launch of the Stargazer engines.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks for telling me about that.
Me working on it,
Yes. Oh, right. The lawyer thing. I forgot that this guy was, like, getting arrested or something like that. There's a whole culture. There's a whole, like, society built up on the other side of this wormhole. Well, as far as I know, the channel sports ended.
So. Anyway, remember how we hung out in this tin can after the disaster?
Yeah, also, this isn't the guy who wanted all those fuel rods, is it? This is somebody else.
I said that it was an accident, but it seems that things might not be that simple.
Some intrigue, some sabotage going on.
But I do have some evidence.
Oh my goodness. The plot thickens.
I will contact you soon.
I like that. Okay, he's like, I'll talk to you later. And then there's going to be like 50 more star bases built before he gets back to us. We have built a lot of star bases, but this one was one of the trickiest. And we are now done.